Hello, brethren, sisterin, otherin. I am Orin, your not Owen host tonight. We are going to be doing still a little bit different. We're not playing our normal stuff, or we're not, or like Jackbox or anything. We are going to be playing a funny TTRPG about goblins with nice badonkadonks. Just doing silly things. We have a special guest. If you want to introduce yourself, do a quick
I'm
hello.
Samantha. I'm Samantha. I'm actually Owen's wife, and I wanted to get on some of the tabletop role-playing games. So,
Yep. Everyone say hello in chat. Said in chat, Hunter.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get there. I'll be there in a
Okay.
second.
Got you. The game's very easy, very simple. It's gonna be just a bunch of d6 rolling that we're gonna do ourselves. We're actually gonna make characters right now, real quick, using these d6s. We're gonna go around in a circle. And I need everyone to roll a d6.
Now, let's make sure that's spelled right. There we go. Okay, and now I'm rolling a d6. That was the thing,
Yes,
right?
Yes. Roll a d6.
And
so,
why are we rolling a d6? Could you please explain for our audience at home?
Yeah. So
is this a really impactful d6 roll, or is it just a casual d6 roll?
Yeah. Okay. So this game is official title is Goblin with a Fat Ass. The very first roll you do for your character creation is how big is that thing? To decide how big your ass is, if it is good or bad or just disappointing overall, Our players will be able to roll a d6 and then move their die up one or down one. So they'll end up with some number between 0 and 7, and that'll determine how much they hate themselves for the rest of the game. What are people's rolls? Hunter, what's your roll?
1.
Are you moving it up, down, or keeping it?
So what happens if I move it down? Having a 0 means I don't get any dice, do I?
No, you get dice. I won't tell you what happens. Do you wanna do a 0? It would be funny.
So the answer is no. I don't want to have a 0, but I will.
Okay. So, is my camera messing up?
Yep.
You are kind of glitchy.
Oh, you're very glitchy.
Clearly, the gods are mad with you, so you get my 0, and I'll get your roll. This sounds much more fair.
sounds fair to me.
But looking at the manual, the bigger you roll, the bigger the bum. And so the bigger the bum is the better, because, we're goblins, and we like to show off what we have, and you can make more of a rumpus with a bigger rump.
Is that better? That's better.
Yes,
okay.
Is.
Oh, yes, that's better. That's better. And
All right.
so rolling a 1 and taking a 0 means my rump is a shame to goblin kind and the gobble gods.
So, yeah, you are a shame. You are actually shunned constantly. You have the flattest of asses. And from now on, whenever you need to roll, you'll roll 2 dice and you'll keep the lowest.
Goblin racism.
Goblin racism. Well, I guess. Hunter, Heston, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Okay. Are you?
I'm gonna bump
You guys
it
do.
up by 1 to get me a 3.
All right, you were double cheeked up. Samantha, what did you roll?
I also rolled a 2.
Okay. Are you keeping?
I think I'm gonna bump it up to the 3.
Okay. Heston, did you say you moved it up to a 3?
Yeah, I did. So we'll
Okay.
have
So
two
I apologize.
mediocre.
I apologize. You both are triple thick milkshaked.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That is the official description. Yes.
A 3 shouldn't be a double. A 3 should be a triple.
Okay. So now, with your 2 mediocre badonkadonks and one, well, just disappointment. Where'd y'all get that? I need y'all to roll another d6.
Great question. First answer I would like to give is probably genetics. My parents failed me. I
Yes,
don't
they
know
did.
either of them because I kind of just spawned. But it has to be their fault.
Okay. Hunter, what's yours?
Oh, that makes sense. I got all of that from vicious fighting in the Gobbo Wars. I once had a very nice Gobbo ass, but then it got
Oh, you
scalped.
lost it. Yeah. So your skills include fleeing, spitting, stabbing. And then who and where did you fight?
See, I fought, like it says in the Great Gobbo Wars. It was a rebellion. I made fun of a lot of Gobbos who had really flat asses, and in return, they gave me a flat ass. So
Oh,
it was
I
kind of
see.
shameful.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go the other way. Samantha, what did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you are a noble gob, life of indolence and leisure. Your skills include charisma, fashion, and wine tasting. How'd you fall from peak goblinidity? Goblinidity?
Goblinity.
What he said.
I mean, like it says, it's a lot of leisure. I spent a lot of time sitting around with the ladies, with the liquor, and growing myself a badonkadonk.
I see. All right, so you just kind of lounged around and enjoyed the bars. Maybe got some nice creases in those seats. Heston, what about you?
I was blessed by a booty nymph.
Oh, okay. Your skills include alchemy, nature, and naked festivities. Why did they choose you?
Well, you see, I was, a bumping goblin going around and around, and I got really, really done over one night, way too much. And the next thing I knew, I was, wearing a birthday hat, not sure whose birthday it was, and just very, very confused. But I got that cake now.
Okay. All right. Now we got to determine what y'all's booty do. I need another d6. Heston, we'll start with you this time.
I got spooky shit.
Okay.
So
You want to describe your skills and your
my skills are gobstrology, gobcane blast, and gobcultism. I have the ability to curse someone to knock them out instantly for a few minutes. If they can hear you, only works on one person at a time. I received bad goblic poetry and an edgy ass dagger.
Okay, how did you get your weird powers?
I drank the punch at that birthday party, and I'm pretty sure I died, but also I'm spooky now, so...
I think. Okay. I think they have drugs for that. Pharmaceutical, of course. Samantha, what did you roll? What do you got?
I'm being entertaining as shit.
Okay. What kind of skills does that include?
It involves carousing, making playlists, performing.
And what's your ability?
I can put on a show to distract a group of people or creatures for a couple minutes. It only works on the same ones once, though.
Okay. You have any items to go with that?
Yes. And as a reader, I'm not sure I can pronounce the first one correctly. A kludged?
Right.
A loud-ass GABA instrument?
Okay, what kind of gobbo instrument do you got?
Let's go with a tuba.
A tuba. Okay. And then what's weird about the performance you do?
I think that I'm absolutely wonderful and great at what I do, but I'm always off by like a beat or half a beat, so it just looks spastic.
That makes me uncomfortable just hearing that in my head. Just- I just imagine always off by half a note.
I think
Hunter, what about-
I'm entertaining as shit, but the funny thing is I don't realize that people are laughing at me, not so much with me.
Well, the indolence and the leisure, of course. You know, you're too drunk to notice. It sounds fantastic to you. Hunter, what about you? What do you got? You're muted, Hunter.
Well, hey there. It's kind of fitting, but what I'm good at, what my booty do, is my booty beat the shit out of folks.
Okay.
I got skills for chewing gum, for gobble, and kicking ass. I've got the ability to disarm people or break down doors. Taking stuff and breaking shit. And I got the perfect janky ass goblin weapon. It's a magical electric shears that rather than having a plastic hair guard has a sharp pointy metal guard, and so it's perfect for giving people reverse mohawks but also stabbing.
Your weapons like that's the weapon you have.
Yeah, that's my janky weapon.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's I have an electric shear razor thing, and I can either
Right.
use it to cut hair or stab people,
All right.
or shave asses.
Yeah, we got one d6 for character creation, and then we can move on to rolling our adventure. I need one more d6 from everyone, and Samantha, I'm gonna start with you.
4.
Okay, this will determine what items you have in your pocket. 4, you have a pinch of enriched glutonium, 4 glass vials, an unexploded artillery shell, and some moldy bread.
Sounds
Hunter,
like I really got it together.
Yeah. Hunter, what about you?
See, I got an oddly shaped size key. It's funky looking, and maybe it's key, maybe it's not it's a key, as well as a bottle of oil, which hint hint, it's pretty flammable. I've tested
Very, very flammable, you could say.
quite flammable. We're pretty sure it's oil, and then
Okay.
a jar of ball bearings.
Always fun. Nothing could go wrong.
Nothing could go wrong.
Oil and ball bearings.
Oil, ball bearings, and a funky looking key. We
let's
think it's a
see.
key.
You could bounce those ball bearings off your. Oh wait, you can't.
I can bounce it off of my buddies.
Heston, what do you got in your pocket?
I have a handful of the greatest, most perfectly shaped, shiniest stones you have ever seen.
Ooh.
They're almost
very,
as perfectly shaped as my badonkadonk.
Very, very nice indeed. All right, so quick rundown. Those skills and items that you heard have will be used to benefit them later on in the narrative. They can use them if they think one of their skills applies. They can make an argument to allow them to roll more dice. They'll essentially, the size of their ass determines how many dice they can roll, and they just take the highest value. The game clock, which takes place in, I guess, segments of 12. It's just like a normal clock. Will be moved on depending on their rolls and depending on how they do. And now we get to roll our random adventure. I'm gonna have each of you roll 2d6 and tell me your values, and I will put together the narrative. So Samantha, what is your 2d6?
8.
I need them separate.
Sorry, 2 and 6.
2 and 6. Okay. So who's the mark? They will be fighting They will be going after a war criminal, retired, in a luxurious cliffside mansion. Heston, what do you got?
I have a 5 and 3.
Okay, so what they're trying to steal something, is going to be the hand of King Midas, that may or may not still work. It's guarded by a bunch of underpaid guards, of course, plus a goblin-hungry attack wyverns. Bunch of them all over. They're so hungry. Starving, you could say. Hunter, what do you got?
I got a 2 and a 5.
Okay. And then this lovely hand of King Midas is going to be... It's locked in a clockwork vault that shape shifts hourly. So they don't got a whole lot of time to figure it out before it'll shapeshift again. And the whole thing will be completed by the Torment Nexus. Is complicated by the Torment Nexus. Don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out together.
So just as a quick recap, war criminal.
Just as a quick recap, they are going after the Mark will be a retired war criminal. He's living, just in his luxurious cliffside manor. He's retired. It's his vacation home. They're going after the hand of King Midas. It's why the war criminal was allowed to, retire so young. So many of us can't afford houses these days. He just bought the hand of King Midas, and now he can just sell the gold. Crashed a few economies along the way, but that's their problem, not his. It's guarded by a bunch of goblin-hungry attack wyverns in a clockwork vault that shapeshifts hourly, and the whole thing will be complicated by the Torment Nexus. And that is where our story will start. You guys are out front. You guys have been casing this manor for who knows how long. There's some massive brush in your way. You guys have that classic white van that you guys are that you parked out front. Totally not suspicious. What would you guys like to do?
So, the plan is we go in through the front door, we get in the clock, we grab the hand, we get out.
Beautiful ideas.
Seems simple to me.
Let's do it.
Is that a birdie?
What?
A birdie!
Wait a minute. No, this is scales. Birds don't have scales? It looks flying lizards don't fly.
It's not problem.
Not problem. Yes. So, I think we get out of the van, and do we want to go like up the winding, twisting driveway that goes up the hill, or we go up side of hill, rock face that's all sneaky or something? I don't know. I don't like sneaky as much, but driveway is obvious. Cliffside it is more fun.
As one with the bigger badonkadonk. Yeah, to you. Anyway, I say we drive van through front door.
Okay.
Van is best pick lock.
Okay, I would
Alright.
like to instruct one of them to press the pedals. And I will grab the steering wheel of the van. And then have the last one of the two of you please put it in gear.
If we can get this to the door, I would like to point out that it is one of my skills and specialties for breaking down doors.
Oh, I'm aware. Don't worry, I'll keep that in mind.
Good to know.
So, are you the one driving? What are you doing?
I believe I would steer.
Okay.
I swear I
I
have
wanna-
2 good eyes.
I'm gonna go press the pet. Oh, you press the. I can change gears. Yeah.
All right. So you guys have this big white van. You don't really know how you rented it. You guys can't even drive it. You had an Uber driver like drop it off for you, just so you could be cool. You got a bunch of there's no cool gadgets in the back. It's blatantly empty. And it's a rental, right? You guys don't care about it. You already you got the insurance on it. You can just claim that you got into a hit and run or something with the house. One of you gets in the passenger seat and you're staying at your tiptoes, trying to see over, and you're trying to throw your whole body weight back and forth as Heston, your goblin is like just sitting. They're just sitting cross-legged on the gas pedal, having a good time. The stick shift being controlled by Samantha, and you guys are flying towards this door. I need you to roll your throwing. I need you to throw some ass, which is basically your action. I'm gonna say that you can roll an extra dice because you have your crew helping you, at least stick shift and kind of control the gas pedal. You're not having to worry about any of that. You have a skill that applies, so you can roll an extra dice for that. And let's see if your days could choose. I'm gonna say that you're gonna roll one less dice because you don't know the layouts of this driveway or anything. You don't even know where the door is. You just go straight through this brush and are gunning for the house. And yeah, I need you to roll the dice. And
So
So we
Due to
gain
my-
one and lose one?
yes, so he
We
gained
gained
one. He gained 2 and lost 1.
Okay.
now, with my ass being such a shame to Goblin kind, how does that affect it all? Does that mean I still get to roll the 2 dice and I'm adding 1, or am I now at a
No.
normal number of dice?
You are now at a normal. You don't have 0 dice right now. I believe
Okay.
you gained 1. I believe you have just 1 dice, correct?
Okay. I have
you
just
have-
the 1. Cool.
You have 0. You had 0 dice to start with because you have a.
Yep.
You gained 1 for your crew helping you, 1 for your skill, but then you lost 1 because you're going in blind.
Okay, cool.
You have a single dice.
So
roll.
I am at a single dice, and how are successes? Okay. 6 is a success, 4 and 5 is a partial, 1 through 3 is a failure. Okay, cool. I rolled a 4.
A 4. Okay, partial. You do it messily and you are aiming for this door and everything. You don't see the garden gnome in front of you. The garden goblin, if you will, in front of you. It's a small ceramic garden goblin. You hit it at full force, and your wheel just gone. It's just gone. It pops, and you veer straight off the path, ending up slamming into actually the garage door instead of the front door. But you
Is it open?
it's cracked. You think you could probably pry it open, but you definitely did some big damage to this garage door. But your car is now smoking and doesn't have a front wheel. It's missing a tire.
In is in.
I found my way into smaller cracks before.
You are also so a 3 segments. Relate to why. Okay. The wyverns heard you. You were not subtle at all.
What wyverns?
Wyverns.
The wyverns heard you and are now circling, and they are looking to try and potentially swoop down at you. But you're currently in your van, so you think you're safe.
Well,
Yep. What now? What would you guys like to do now?
did the airbags go off?
Funny enough, you thought there were probably airbags in here, but it didn't seem to do anything. It like a bunch of popcorn actually popped into your face instead. Clearly, whoever you rented this from didn't care about it or was trying to save
Okay.
some money.
Uh, does my door still open?
Yeah, your door still opens. Your front,
Cool.
your front bumper is kind of gone, and your passenger side is completely messed up. But your driver's side's okay.
Nice. So, seeing that I am the most shameless of asses, clearly I will fit into the crack at the garage the fastest to make sure that it is safe to make it in. I will go first. If I can't fit, you two clearly won't be able to fit with the dunks you have. But I will make a run for it. And hopefully make it in before the wyverns get. Like, it's not that far. We ran into the garage door. Like that's like what, 2 meters out of the door and then into the crack. They won't catch me by that. So we're making a gun for it. And I may or may not be leaving the door open on accident or on purpose.
The door to the
van.
To the van. Okay.
Yes.
Phew. I'll say that you're trying. Not really sure you're gonna be able to fit. And you can see these wyverns are definitely kind of pissed. So I am actually gonna say that you have to roll. I'm not. You don't have any crew helping you. Do you have a skill that you think might be effective?
Clearly, I'm trying to sneak into the crack of a door. I might even mangle the door a little bit to sneak in better, and so I'm breaking down a door technically.
I would say that probably would have worked. It had you not just dented and bent the hell out of the door.
Well, no. See, I have jank shears, and so I'm going to kind of shear one of the edges a little bit.
Okay.
The perfect goblin-y, janky weapon for this situation.
While you're under pressure, I'm gonna say no. Yeah,
I've done this 1,000 times.
Roll me 2d6, and you're gonna take the lowest.
Okay. That's a 1.
That's a 1. Okay.
Yes.
So you fail it. You are trying to get this thing, but whatever you did to hit this garage door, it doesn't want to budge.
Oh no, I'm not trying to open it. I'm trying to squeeze in.
I know. You're trying to squeeze in. Your shears actually catch on it, and somehow cut the door, and you cut the door loose, and it was bent up a little bit, and now it's just kind of in your way. And you can't, with your shears in your back pocket kind of attached to you, you can't quite shimmy in. So you're unfortunately stuck outside. With the wyverns.
I would like to shimmy out from the door underneath the car, and then I'm going to use my very cool looking Colt dagger to punch a hole in the fuel tank.
Okay. You don't have to roll for that. That just seems like something you realistically would be able to do. Samantha, is there anything you can think of that you would like to do? The wyverns are now circling much closer. I gotta actually roll. Yeah, the wyverns are now much closer.
Sorry, I had to make sure I was reading something correctly. I mean, I have an unexploded artillery shell that might help. I mean, we kind of don't know which way that would go.
Well, what would you like to try and do with the artillery shell?
I think. Well, no, bad idea. I mean, this game's all about bad ideas, but
This game is about bad idea. What is your terrible idea? No. We're gonna go with your first.
My terribly brilliant idea is that I am going to like put the artillery shell, like kind of wedge it in, and take like the front bumper of the car and just like hit it. Just try to get it to go off.
You're trying to hit the. Okay, I think I understand.
Where were you wedging it in again?
Like into somewhere where it's like bent to kind of loosen everything.
Into the garage door or into the vehicle or?
No, into the garage door.
Okay.
I'm going to be running for cover while this is happening, as the gasoline is leaking onto the pavement.
I was gonna say you are currently under the car while this is happening. So.
Oh no! And there's gasoline being poured out.
There's now gasoline. You're trying to poke a hole in it, and there's now gasoline. I'm gonna say that sure. I don't think there's. You could probably realistically get in there. The result doesn't really matter. You know what? It is risky. Hold up. You can't repeat this, and it's risky. I'm gonna have you roll. That'll be 3 dice, 3d6, because of your badonkadonk size. And I'm gonna need values. Yes. Heston, also, before I forget, I need you to move that clock up by 1.
I think you need all 3 values.
I need all 3 values.
2, 2, and 2.
2, 2, and 2. Okay. So you got a failure. So something unexpected happens. You are striking at this thing over and over and over again, and you're trying to set it off, and you actually set off sparks. You send sparks to, unfortunately, underneath towards the car, with the gasoline now pouring all over the place. Heston, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to try and get the hell out from under the car as you see these sparks.
We're running. For the bushes.
I also have a chance seeing the sparks to run.
I would say that you can do it, Hunter. You can do it safely. You don't need to roll. Heston,
fantastic.
You are under the car. You have to roll.
Because also fleeing is one of my skills that I'm very good at.
There you go. This also counts as the consequence of something broke that it wasn't supposed to.
Now, for this garage door, we're picturing this manor. Is this garage on like a corner of the building or a face of the building? Like is there some like nice architecture struts that I can switch around like a brick pillar or something like that?
It is a manor where the front door is on your right. It's 2-3-story tall manor. You can see the ocean off in the distance, and it's a double door garage, and you smashed up one of the doors. Yes.
But is the garage door like centered on the building, or is it on the edge of the building? Can I go around a corner of the building?
It's towards the side.
Okay. Then I'll just dip around the corner of the building, so when things go boom, I can sneak inside. And by sneak inside, I mean
I have 2 6s and a 1 on my running away.
Okay, so that actually is good. You do it cleanly. You see these sparks starting to come, and you can tell instantly that your fellow Chaos Crew member here is avidly trying to get you killed and barbecue you. And you immediately you actually use the gasoline that's on the pavement as a slip and slide. You didn't even know that was possible, but you just slide right out from under the car, and are able to successfully move back before the spark finally catches, and the artillery shell doesn't go off, but your car explodes.
Does it open a hole in the garage door?
There is now a partial hole in the garage door, but it's blocked by a car on fire. What would you guys like to do? The wyverns back up slightly. You guys, they were starting to encircle, grow closer and closer, but at the sight of this explosion, they kind of like flap their wings and back up a little bit. Though if any guards inside didn't hear you guys hit the garage door, you're positive they have been alerted now.
So,
okay, everybody.
I being a wise senior goblin, am now.
Okay.
We've entered. We've made entrance in the front. But I, like smart goblin, know the best entrance is the back door. They think we come in through the garage because we blew up garage. Back door time. I'm going to run around the house and try to find a back door or a window I can throw my shiny rock through.
Very cowardly, very cowardly. I approve.
So just a quick question. Since my shell didn't go off, can I technically pick it back up and dig with me?
I'm gonna say it's wedged in there. You got it stuck in there real tight, real good, prepped and ready to go. Had this thing gone off, you would have easily got a hole in the garage, but you weren't able to. You hitting it. Part of what was getting the spark was actually you hitting it into the concrete. And it is stuck there.
Hopefully the fire will start it later for fireworks.
As a goblin who is very good at beating the shit out of folks and fighting in vicious gobbo wars, do you think I could use my jank goblin weapon to get the thing out?
I would say no. You're between you not being able to kind of wedge yourself in to that hole that you kind of made now being absolutely stuck with a
now
mortar.
On the other hand, currently the car is on fire, correct?
Yeah, the car is currently burning.
And the burning car is close to the not yet exploded mortar, correct?
Correct.
Because the car is part of what's wedging it in there.
Correct.
Before I follow my fellow goblin towards a back door or a back window or something, can I take my bottle of oil, which is very flammable, and jimmy it up and rig it to fall onto the mortar in about 15 minutes to half an hour? Of course, I'm bad at gauging time, but I want to jimmy rig it to fall onto the mortar at a later time.
I will say that you can do this, but you're going to be rolling because you know there are guards supposed to be coming for you now, and these wyverns are looking at you like, oh, there's a fire now. It's free barbecue. It's, as Devin just put it, it's free real estate, though you're not because you're flat. So I'm gonna say roll your dice. Oh wait. I'm gonna say add an extra dice, but you're still gonna take the lowest. You're rolling at you're gonna be rolling at a -1, because you're in a hurry to do this.
Yes, but this is for Gobbo.
This
is going to be for glory. I have no fear of enemies. I want to be seen by enemies. They're actually noticing me? Me and my flat ass are getting attention?
I'm going to say that doesn't apply here. I'll give it to you because you're using an item. I'll let you roll normal because you're using an item, but I won't give you the Forgabo. So you're going to roll just the 2.
That's another 1.
Alright, I need you to move that clock up again.
I just want you to know how professionally I am moving this clock.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. So, each of you is actually going to get 2 temporary ass dice. So, Hunter, you'll actually be in the positive. For now. I did forget that when you guys roll, you take your maximum amount of gobbo dice, your ass dice, and you subtract 1 from it, temporarily. So say you roll, so Heston, Samantha, you guys both rolled 3. Now, next time you guys are gonna roll 2. You guys can get those back later.
By, like, either resting or interfering with another goblin's roll, correct?
Correct. Yep. But you have 2 temporary ones that you will not you won't get back later on.
Okay, so right now I would roll 4 dice as a base.
Correct.
And those 2 will go away and never return, but I could at some point regain the one I had. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Correct. Samantha, you understand?
I think so.
Okay. So you have the 3 that you started with. You rolled. You had to roll an action, so you subtract 1, so that's 2. It is now 3 o'clock. You guys have spent a lot of time just out front.
I would debate that we haven't spent a lot of time at all.
Well, it's a doomsday clock.
If
Not
we
a
think
literal
about
clock.
the things we've been doing.
It's a doomsday clock.
We've
Okay,
done
okay.
a lot up front.
Yeah, it's a doomsday clock is what it is.
We're speed running this clock because the faster the
Yeah.
clock goes down, the faster we're getting our goods. Clearly.
Yes. So all of you now have an extra 2 dice, temporary dice. And you are going to suffer a consequence. And that is a 1. So smack someone in a way that fits fiction. Not be. They must flee if they cannot. Okay. What were you doing? You were trying to.
It was Jimmy rigging the oil to fall onto and shatter on the mortar at a later time.
Okay, I'm gonna say you're dazed.
What
I'll give you the
happened to
option.
make things go wrong?
You shattered this this bottle of oil all over yourself.
So now we have 2 greased up goblins. One with
You have
oil
2.
and one with gasoline.
Correct. You have 2 greased up goblins. You guys are, trying to get that scene.
Is that sexy goblin oiled up and sitting under the Christmas tree for me?
Devin. Maybe. They already started a fire. That was Devin for the viewers. So that happens. That is an unfortunate thing, but you are for now safe. Though you do need to get moving very quickly. Because you start to hear footsteps. Hey, what's going on over there?
So, yeah,
The
I go
important
towards the
thing
back to
is
follow.
that explosive artillery shell is, in fact, also probably covered in oil.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, everything is covered in oil.
I'm gonna start running towards the back.
Yeah, we're probably
Okay.
also you're also probably
Yeah,
like
let's-
leaving an oil trail.
Oh yeah, 100%.
As you guys are all of you going?
Yep. Is there like a window or a back door I can find?
You'll get
There's
there.
always a back door.
There's always hey, front door doesn't work. Can't find the front door, so you gotta go to the back door. You guys run around the corner and there's a brick wall for a long time. There's a window, like a beautiful big massive window about 1.5 stories up. But you can see around the back of the house, if you were to keep going, what looks like probably a patio, which would be an easier way in.
It may be easier, but you're telling me there's a nice large glass window on the 2nd story?
Yeah, so think of one of those massive, like, story-sized windows from floor to ceiling. That's about 1.5 stories up.
Story
I
and
got
wrap
it.
up.
I got it. It's so pretty. We'll figure out how to get there later. I'm gonna take my really shiny rock, right? Right.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm gonna hold it in my hand and start chanting and use my spooky shit Gobcane Blast to blast
Oh.
the rock at the window.
Okay.
Because I am a spooky goblin with magic
I don't-
powers.
I don't think you need to roll for this. I think the wyverns are distracted by the fire, and you guys are relatively like you guys, they don't know where you are right now. So you take this rock and you point it and start chanting and catapult this rock, just shattering every single speck of this window as it makes contact. The window looks like it turns to sand. It just shatters so beautifully. You now have glass raining down on you. I will.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Do any
Eh.
of you want? What do you mean, eh?
We're goblins. You know how used to we are to small, sharp, but weak little implements coming after us?
Yeah, it's just some glass.
We get rocks thrown at us at a regular basis. They probably
These are
block
pretty
most of the
rocks.
shrapnel with their asses.
That's fair. You guys being as tiny as you are, and actually two of you being oiled up.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say the two oiled up, the glass hits you and just kind of slides right off. Samantha, I am gonna need a skill check from you though, to see if you can avoid this glass. The oil and the gasoline, it just, everyone knows glass and gas just don't mix. It's that extra L.
Just 1d6?
What are you at for your? Is it?
I think you said for our next one we'd only roll 2.
Yes. So
but
you
you
can roll
have
two.
the +2 dice from it being
Yep.
3 o'clock.
So you have 4. If
Oh.
there's any skill you can think of that might give you a advantage, you can let me know. You can make an argument for it to get extra dice.
I really don't think anything will work. I'm mostly just, making playlists, and that ain't gonna work in this situation.
Your mad dancing skills.
That's true. Oh, yeah. If I danced around a little bit, I don't need music. We all know that. Probably better off without it.
I'll take it. You know what? I'll
Gets me
take it.
moving around.
You can have it. You can add an extra dice, so you'll end up rolling 5 dice. And then I need to know your highest dice as well as if you rolled any ones.
My highest is a 5,
Okay.
and I rolled 3 ones.
Did you roll any 6s?
Her
No.
highest was a 5.
It's a 5. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh right. Oh boy. Okay. We'll resolve this one at a time. So.
Sir, I think you're making us roll too many dice.
Eh. Listen. I'm learning. Okay. We're learning how this goes. I think this is funny. So with a 5, it's a partial success. Those guards look down at you. You didn't know where the guards were, but when the glass shattered and everything, they look down at you. They're dazed for a second because your mad dance skills, but you just started beatboxing for some reason, alerting them exactly where you were. You're like, not doing a good job at it at all. And you actually got nervous and tooted, and that set off your tuba, and it just.
Between that and the badonkadong itself, God, you lying.
Yeah. The clock gets moved up by three segments. You still have.
Fine.
You still have. This actually works out great for you because the consequence was the guards being alerted. but 6 o'clock just alerts the guards. You guys also get another temporary dice. So the Samantha, you just rolled. You were at 5, or you were at 4. Now you're still at 4 because you lost 1, and then you're gaining 1 again. Very easy, very simple.
I rolled 5. Oh wait, I was at 4 plus the thing.
You were
Okay.
you were at 4, but you got 1 extra for that roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, are these human guards or?
They're hey, you don't know. You haven't seen any yet? Well, actually, I guess they're looking down at you now.
We literally alerted them.
yeah,
We better
you're right.
see them by now.
Wait, are they in the room I just threw the rock through?
Yes, they are.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah. Well,
Now that's a story or something up, right?
They didn't. Yeah, it's a story and a half up. They didn't know where you were, so you threw the rock through it. You couldn't see the guards because they were looking straight out of the window. They didn't know that where you were compared to them. But Samantha's just tuba fart going off instantly alerted them exactly where you were. And that is of course unfortunate. They are human. They look like college students. They look like under.
Interns.
Do you know
exactly.
what a bunch of interns aren't ready for?
To be
A
paid?
tuba solo?
It is
Mohawks.
time to engage. I'm gonna take out my very oddly shaped key, realizing now that it's shaped very much like a nice little wall pick, and I'm gonna take out my shears.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna go hand over hand up the wall, stabbing it into the wall every movement to go towards the opening that has been made and try to jump into the window and engage the 2 interns if they decide to stay at this site.
Grab his legs and have him carry me up the wall. This will count as me
Yeah.
making it
Hindrance.
harder, so
Yeah.
I'm getting my dice back.
Yes, it will. Okay. Samantha, I'm gonna say you're dazed for a sec. Hunter, I'm gonna. Okay, give me how many? What's your dice count at? It's
My dice count is normally at 0, but I haven't rolled any dice since we've escalated, so I'm at 3.
So you have 3 temporary dice. Okay, I'm gonna say you lose a dice for the risk. You're gonna lose a dice for Heston hanging on top of you. Heston, you're gonna gain a dice. But Hunter, you're gonna be able to still roll 1 dice normally.
Wouldn't he get another for his item usage? 'Cause
Oh.
he's using his.
I'm using items. I'm also
You're right.
using my weapon, and I would say me charging up a wall is definitely a Forgabo moment.
Okay, you know what? I'll accept that. So -2 plus 3. So you know what? Roll 4 dice.
Let's go.
-3. Roll 3 dice. Roll your normal dice.
My
your
normal dice is 2. Take the lowest.
Take the temporary. Roll your temporary dice.
I will take my temporary dice, and I like it. Let's go. Now, do 1s cancel out 6s?
No.
Cool. I got a 6, a 2, and a 1.
Okay, so the 6 cancels the 1 out, but the 6 still qualifies. So you're
Okay.
yeah. The
Yep.
6 cancels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
The 6 is still a
doomsday
6. I still succeed.
Correct.
And the fact that I rolled a 1 is not a problem because I rolled a 6.
Correct. So
We're
you
going up this wall.
you dig this key in, and you don't know how. You were fairly certain it was a key. You just
Keys
realized
get you in places. The key
gets
is
you in
getting me
places.
in a place. It makes perfect sense.
your key. You realized your key's function was to unlock a hole in the wall, so you could keep picking your way up. So you
Sure.
you
Multiple holes in the wall.
You unlocked multiple holes in the wall. You managed to get up there, and these guards are just so lost as to what the hell you're doing. But now
and I'm up
you
there yelling and screaming.
you are yelling and screaming. And now you and Heston are a story and a half up. Unfortunately, your key does break. Like it only you didn't realize it only had so many uses. It's an older key, right? It looked a little funky. But it effectively unlocked an opening in the window for you. Opening an opportunity. You and Heston are now facing 2 guards. Samantha, you are now a story and a half below them.
Huh.
It's a very silly game. I love it.
It is a very
I would
silly
like to
game.
use my innate ability. These 2 guards can see me, correct?
Yes, you are. Actually, I'll let you choose. They can either see you, or you can be hiding behind Hunter because you were holding on to.
I will.
I'm also
look
yelling and
one
screaming.
dead in the eye and say "boo," and via the ability to curse someone, they will be instantly knocked unconscious for a few minutes.
Okay? So you actually you say boo, and he falls unconscious. Unfortunately, he was at the edge of the window.
Unfortunately for him.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, his friend tries to grab him, isn't successful.
No. Can I help him grab his friend?
You
He
can,
didn't reach far enough.
He didn't reach far enough for his unconscious person.
Yeah. So I helped him reach a little bit farther.
Yeah. You know what?
Are you hip checking him?
Yes, I'm
Your
hip checking him.
non-existent
Oh wait, that's a
ass?
thing. I forgot.
That's the thing. You can do that. So you can roll. You basically would roll your dice, and then you can use the hip check to
Now-
up your dice.
Do all of my 2 temporary dice disappear? All of my 3 temporary dice disappear because I used them in the last roll, or do I still have 2 now?
You have 2 now.
Okay. And then because I'm doing the old hip check.
You can decide after you roll.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'm not even gonna make you roll. For this one, I think it's completely reasonable. He's distracted. He's going for his friend.
Total terror and chaos.
Total terror and chaos. He just watched his friend, and then Samantha, you're standing there. You're looking up, and then all of a sudden, 2 humans just fall out of the window, and hit the ground, right next to you.
Crunch.
One of them is still conscious. The other is knocked out completely.
The one is still conscious?
One is still conscious. He's begging, please, come on. I have class in the morning. Don't. I'm just doing this for college credit. I didn't even want to do this. My dad put me up to it.
I'm gonna high five my fellow goblin up here.
No.
I'm gonna, I got my, tuba here, and I think I'm gonna play wah, 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 and then clock him on the head with the edge of it.
I'll allow it. He fell out of a window. You just absolutely knocked this poor boy unconscious.
Now, a window of this massive size must have some massive curtains.
There's actually no curtains.
Really?
Yep.
Is there any furniture in this room?
There is. There's a rug underneath you. There's like a few couches. There's about 2 couches, a fireplace, and like 2 or 3 chairs.
So we're gonna shove everything off of the rug very haphazardly. Ransack, shove, razor, shove, and we're gonna take this rug and we're gonna kind of flump it out the hole that we shattered in the window. So there's something to reach up and grab. It's a nice rug, right? It's got tassels and something at the end.
Yeah, I'll allow it. And Samantha, if you want to climb up it, I'll say you can do it just fine.
Yep. Me and my badonka will make our way up the rug.
You guys do hear the door handle of the room you're in now rattling, like it was locked, but somebody's trying to get in.
I'd like to collect my shiny rock that I yeeted through the window. I do have a handful of them, but
you do have I don't know. Was it a handful? It is
Yeah, it's
a
a
handful
handful.
of the greatest. So yeah, the rock that you threw through the window, you look out the window. You're looking for it and everything, and you look out the window and you realize the intern down below, actually has it.
How
He
dare
took
he?
it with him when he took him with him when he went out.
Don't worry, we will come back for your rock.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
but
yes.
you can try and go for it if you want, but
Later.
Is there only
you do have.
is there only the one door to this room?
There's one door to this room.
And it's jingling.
It's jiggling, yeah.
Everybody,
Is
hide in the
everyone okay?
furniture.
Is everyone okay in there? I heard such noises. There was shattering. The car out front on fire. Tom,
We're moving furniture around. We had some last minutes remodels that we had to do. It's all okay. It's all okay.
Tom, are you
Fine,
okay?
fine,
You
everything's
sound.
fine.
Tom,
Lots of
Tom,
dust. Lots of dust makes me coffee.
but you sounded like a girl there for a sec.
That's funny things to lungs. Yes, yes. That and
I
other guard in here tickled me and made me higher voice.
Well, could the other guards speak too, please? Just so I know they're safe as well.
We're fine in here.
Oh, Tom, was that you? Tom too?
Yeah, that was Tom too.
It was Tom too. All right. Don't forget we still got that group project later. I ordered some pizza, but honestly, I'm not even sure that the pizza guy's gonna come anymore.
I'm sure Pizza Guy will make it eventually. Don't worry about it. You know, class project will be fine.
Like the
quick
driveway's
question,
on
though.
fire. There's what?
Don't worry about it. Quick question though.
Okay.
Do you know where funny clockwork thing is that has funky hand is?
You mean the boss is safe?
Yeah, that thing, probably.
Well, yeah, of course. To the basement where it always was.
Neat.
Unless
Thank
they
you.
moved it. I don't know why you're thanking me. You kind of knew this already.
Oh yeah, that's silly mine. Mine slips things every now and then, and you know the dust is getting to me.
Well, what caused all this dust anyhow?
Moving the furniture around.
Oh,
You'd be
right.
surprised how much dust is under furniture.
I guess.
No, you
Yeah.
go think about
you know-
project. Go think about project and wait
okay.
for pizza. We'll be
The-
by later.
The boss is paying. He offered to pay for the pizza, as long as we got him a veggie. That is.
Aw, neat. Isn't that nice of him?
Yeah, you know he's got a lot of money after turning.
No, you go work on project. Go wait for pizza. We will talk later.
Okay. Also, I don't know how to tell you this, but Tom 3, the boss kind of turned Tom 3 to sell him to turn into gold. So it's just you and I for the project. We're gonna have to explain that to our teacher that didn't do anything for the project. He just got himself turned into gold. Personally, I think it's kind of a lazy opt out. He's got like a 4.0 and he just decides to, take the easy way out.
Guys,
Anyway-
I don't know about this. I never had proper education.
Anyways, I'll catch you later, Tom 1.
Yeah.
Tom 3, you might want to get that feminine voice checked out. Anyways, I'll
feminine.
anyways, I'll tell you guys out. And you hear him walk away.
So
Basement.
I hear. Pizza on the way out.
Pizza on the way out.
Yes.
But basement
Yep.
first.
Basement first. Yes.
Well, there's door. There's
There's
floor.
How thick are floors? How's
How does thing
You guys,
work?
you guys are fairly certain you are over the garage. right now.
Oh, no. Garage go boom.
Garage go boom. We need to get out from above
Go,
garage.
go.
Do it.
And I will, run over to the door, do, a hand hike thing, make my hand into a foothold up to the actual, doorknob.
It's a very basic lock. You can unlock it real quick and peek outside. You don't hear anybody outside.
We'll open the door.
Okay.
And we'll proceed. And once we do have the door open, I'd like to take the pins out of the door hinge so we can remove the door entirely. Just before we leave. I have lots of No. I don't need to bring the door with me. I need to break through doors, and I feel like opening the door and walking through it was too civilized, so I needed to at least unhinge the door and leave it there.
As we do not have names, I will go, Music Goblin! Heist music!
Yes, heist music. With my tuba.
Boom, 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 boom. You guys, the door falls away, and you are in a hallway full of clocks. There's clocks everywhere. There's a table with a mirror above it. Right next to it, there's actually a coat hanger with a trench coat on it. A few trench coats. And one fur coat. One nice fur coat.
I see what you're trying to do here.
Quick question. What time do the clocks say?
What time is it now? 6 or something, right? Clocks say 6 o'clock.
I'm going to change every single clock to a different time.
Yes! And while he does that, I'm looking for the vents for the air for the building. Where are the air vents?
You find them no problem. You can't reach the ones up top easily. You'll need help with that. But the air vents are really easy to find. The clocks that you can reach are really easy to change.
I'm gonna stuff one of these trench coats in my tuba just in case we need it later.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I hate to break this. Is this like a goblin-sized tuba, or is this like a tuba-sized tuba?
I imagined a full tuba-sized tuba.
I did too.
We might have to come back for the tuba. But air vents is fastest way to basement. Heating is always in basement.
Fun slide.
You won't. The air vents are small enough, or that you unfortunately won't fit. But you do easily get a trench coat shoved into your tuba.
That is BS. What do you mean the air vents aren't goblin sized?
How small could they be?
He's got no ass. Give him something.
I have no ass!
You know what? That's a fair argument. You know what?
He's oiled up, and
I'm
he has
also
no
oiled
ass.
up.
You're oiled up. You have a flat ass. I will allow you to try and attempt this. I won't take any dice away. I don't think you deserve there's any disadvantage, but I also won't give you an extra dice unless you make a really good argument.
He's gonna get stuck in the air.
Well, I'm oiled up and I have no ass, and I've never met a air vent somebody could.
I'll give you one extra dice for being oiled up.
Thank you.
So you're at a normal 1 dice.
Is that no? I think that's 2 because I was previously at 2 good dice, and now I'm down to 1 good dice, and now that gets me back up to 2 good dice. Yeah.
Wait, I'm at 5. Ooh.
Yeah, and you're not rolling dice, man.
No. Why would I do
Somebody
that?
could help try to shove me into the air vent.
I don't have a big stick to poke you with as you go down.
Dude, do one of you guys want to?
No, it's not needed. I rolled a 6 and a 3.
Okay.
Just slip.
You watch as your ally, yep, and then just disappear like a think of a spy, like when in Spy Kids, those little platforms where all of a sudden it's two, or Meet the Robinsons, if you're familiar with that. Those tubes that just suck people up, and they're gone. That's what just happened to to Hunter. He's
No,
there.
no.
And is it?
Is this spring or sorry? Is this summer or winter? Which are we closer to?
It's summer. It's late spring, early summer.
Okay, okay. So
So
that
the
means
furnace
the
is
heating.
hopefully
The
not
furnace
on.
should be on.
That would have been, a good question to ask before you threw yourself.
Nah.
Anyway, I will look at my fellow goblin. Okay. We can either go down and help with the safe, or we create distraction.
Ooh, I'm good at distractions.
We make more fire.
We
More
could.
fire. Yeah.
We could.
And we
could go-
find
could go
war
run a
criminal
dangerous dance
tools.
War criminal tools. It's very appealing. Lots of pyrotechnics. That's my favorite.
Okay. What? So, to recap real quick, Heston, Samantha, you guys are in the hallway. You can presume about the second story. There's like a half story or maybe like a full story above you. There's a ground floor below you. You don't know where Hunter just went. Hunter,
Ooh.
you just dropped 2 stories.
Nice.
And you hit the bottom air vent in the basement and just went right through it.
Perfect.
And you are now sitting in a room face to face with three people playing cards. They're playing poker.
Dude, they noticed me. Probably yes. I just fell through the air vent.
They are sitting in front of a safe.
Now I'm probably incredibly sooty or dirty from all of the air vent soot and whatever, as well as the fact that it was oiled up, so it's gonna coat me like a little fur ball.
Yes.
And I'm going to once again raise up my razor, as well as mostly just raise up the razor and raise up my other hand, start screaming at a very high pitch register, and literally dive onto them and crawl and snip and shear as much as I can in the 3 of them.
We'll resolve that in a little bit. I'm gonna move to Heston and Samantha and have them do some of their stuff first.
So,
what are you two doing?
as this owner of this home is a former war criminal,
Correct. And you can probably guess he is home because he wanted a veggie pizza.
he wanted a veggie pizza. So,
Yep.
I would like to attempt to locate war criminal tools. So I'm gonna like be sniffing along the walls and whatever things and seeing if my keen goblin nose can pick up the scent of gunpowder.
I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna have you roll minus a dice because you are covered in gasoline.
No. He is not covered in gasoline. Oh no, never mind. He was covered in gasoline. My bad.
Yep.
I do have proficiency in alchemy, which gunpowder
What?
is a mix of things that are alchemy. Cause
Okay, you can have it. You can have a net neutral.
Woo!
Samantha, is there anything you want to do? While he's rolling.
I think I'm gonna help him out a little bit as far as the alchemy and things we're looking for.
Okay, you
war
can either
criminal wise.
you can either help
sorry,
him
go ahead.
or you can do your your own action. It's up to you.
I guess I'm gonna go around the room looking for kind of similar to him, looking for things that look war criminally. And I've got my vials, so I'm just looking for anything we might be able to use. That I can collect a little bit of.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have both of you roll at whatever dice you have right now. I don't know how much dice both of you have anymore. I'm gonna start with you.
So
You're rolling at a net neutral.
Yep, I have a 5, a 3, a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Okay, so you're gonna move that clock up 1. You're gonna have a partial success, and we'll see what the result is for that in a second. Samantha, what did you roll?
A 2, a 3, a 3, and a 6.
Okay. Heston, you're looking out and everything. You're trying to sniff. You're smelling these flowers real nice and everything. And you just sneeze so loud. You don't know why. You're clearly just allergic to these flowers, which actually catches the attention of Samantha, who notices a sign that says "Definitely not criminal tools" on a armoire that you guys see. You don't know why they put that there, but it seems like it's calling to you. You do, however, hear the wyverns fly into the room that you guys broke the window in, and they're starting to poke their head out into the hallway because there's no door. There's somebody removed the door that was between you and the wyverns.
Oops.
So you guys do success. You guys found an armoire that just is definitely not war criminal tools.
I mean, I guess if they're not war criminal tools, they won't miss them too much. If I pick through them a little bit here.
You open it. I don't even know what war criminal tools looks like. You see a big pickaxe, a stick of dynamite, and I'm gonna say like an Acme anvil. And that's what's in there.
I mean, the stick of dynamite sounds helpful.
What is an
Somebody
Acme
would let me have
anvil?
my.
An Acme anvil? Acme? Looney Tunes? The Looney Tunes anvil?
Oh!
So
You see,
clearly,
like, an anvil. You
that
have
means it abides by Looney Tune physics as well.
So I pick
correct?
it up because it's Looney Tune
just-
physics.
you do pick it up and realize it is foam.
It will still
Well-
hurt if I throw it at someone, I feel like.
Correct. Yeah. So you have a
I'm
foam
curious. Is
pickaxe
any
and
of the rest of it labeled as Acme?
none of the rest of it's labeled as Acme. You didn't you don't note any Looney Tunes gear or anything nearby. One of those. It looks like one of those novelty things that you would pick up in a foreign country. Maybe why they were doing war criminal things. Sorry, not war criminal things. Definitely not war criminal things. Okay, so you guys have this pickaxe, and you guys have these items if you so choose. We're gonna swing back to Hunter. Hunter, you jumped these people.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know
And
you're
I'd like
getting
to
a bunch-
mention, I'm kicking, I'm screaming, I'm biting, I'm kind of chewing on them, I'm kicking their asses as much as I can, which are
Okay,
almost all things that I'm good at.
I will give you 2 dice for circumstantial advantage because who the hell is expecting a goblin to fall out of their air vent and immediately jump them? And for your skill, so you're getting +2.
So you're only giving 1 bonus for skill?
It just says roll an extra dice if any skill applies.
Ah, okay.
Not per skill. And I think, you know what? I'll give you one extra because I think they're confused.
Oh, yeah, they better be. So that puts me at 2 or 3.
That puts you at 3 extra dice because you fell out of a air vent and your attack dust bunny is
Okay.
attacking.
Was I still at 1 base, or was I finally back down to my none?
I think you were back at none. So
Okay, okay.
You just have the 3.
Sounds good. Let's do this.
It's not 0.
At this point, we're not even trying to like murder them. We're mostly trying to get them to be scared shitless and run from the room. Which, hey, I got a 4, and a 5, and a 6.
Okay. I will. What happens? I will let you describe what happens because I don't even know what the.
Well, we have this goblin who's got a jank-ass goblin weapon that looks like a hair shaver, a shear. He's also screaming and yelling, and he jumps at them both hands. He kind of climbs up a few of them, runs a razor up the back of the neck of the one, giving him a reverse mohawk. He jumps then from one to the other. He bites and gnaws on an ear, jumps onto the next one, and kind of goes after just one of his legs is now completely shaved, as well as kind of cut up in a few places. He might have torn off an entire finger or toe or one of the other ones, and at that point they're interns. They're not paid enough for this. They're not ready for a dust goblin, and so at that point, yeah, they're scared shitless and they're not getting paid enough, so they're getting the hell out of there and running whichever way is out, which I will take note of.
I'll accept that. They run out a door, and you can see them run up the stairs, screaming, "Boss! Boss! There's nobody attacking us!"
Now.
And now you are in front of a safe, a clockwork safe.
Clockwork safe.
Heston, Samantha, you guys hear a cacophony of footsteps just barreling up the stairs down the hall. What? There's dust bunnies attacking us! There's stuff on fire! I know you said we could handle it, but we can't! My mom never prepared me for this! All I wanted to do was play video games! They turn the corner and come face to face with you guys, you two. What do you do?
I do the logical thing of using Gobbo Blast to project the anvil at their face.
Okay. Samantha, is there anything you want to do? You can either help or do your own action if you so choose.
Just in case this doesn't work.
What? How could this not work?
Huh?
How could this not work?
How could it not work? Yes. I'm gonna break out into a tuba solo because I am awesome at performing.
You are correct.
I am, and I have a great job of distracting groups of people. So. And
Okay.
so I'm gonna break out into my wonderful tuba solo along with my dance moves that go with it, and we're gonna at least distract him if nothing else, so we can get past it.
That is absolutely gonna work. Heston, you're gonna roll 1 extra skill, 1 extra for them being distracted, and then 1 extra for them for a crew help.
So I'm getting 3 extra dice is what I'm hearing.
You are.
No, wait a minute. You can choose to take 1 less dice to get a dice later or something.
The thing is, right now, I literally can't benefit from that.
Why not?
Well, it's I can decrease my result by 1.
Oh.
You can decrease your result by 1 to get a dice back.
Okay, so we have 4 4s, a 3,
All 4s. Okay.
and 2 and 2 2s.
Two
Oh.
2s. Okay. No, I was gonna say I'm like 2 1s. I'm like, I was so excited. Okay.
No, it is a.
You-
I rolled like 7 dice.
I'm gonna
Doesn't
say-
double something too?
Oh wait, yeah, doesn't double rolling a number do something?
yeah, we're gonna get there. 'Cause
What
this
does
is gonna-
rolling
this is gonna be
4
like-
4s do?
We're gonna do this. So you Samantha just starts breaking out just into a tuba solo of I'm gonna say the VeggieTales theme song.
Would be appropriate.
Yeah, it would be appropriate here. Heston, you take this this foam handle, you launch it, and just as you launch it, one of the wyverns sticks its head out and gets clobbered by this anvil, and it looks to you and it looks towards the interns, and you don't know what these interns did to it, but it does not like them at all. It just starts honking almost goose-like at the interns.
Oh god!
Like it
Oh,
is now in the hallway, scaring off the interns. The interns like, oh fuck this, we're out of here, and they run back to the stairs. But now you hear a massive door open up above you, and heavy footsteps start making their way towards what you can see as stairs upward. And there is now a wyvern between you and the exit, but the interns are gone. They were terrified.
I'm going to look at Music Goblin, and I'm going to point at the stairs that big footsteps are coming from, and I go, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Boom,
It's a good
boom.
rhythm.
Oh my god. Alright, I don't know where this is going.
And I'm going to pantomime the lighting of dynamite.
Yes, I pulled out the dynamite that I grabbed. And we're going to light it.
Okay. What are you going to do with that dynamite?
What am I going to do with it?
Yep. There's a wyvern between you and the 2 staircases up and down, and you can hear somebody walking towards the staircases, the staircase upward, so presumably towards you.
So are both the staircases up and down near each other?
Yeah. So imagine at the end of the hallway, you have one staircase that leads up towards the second or third floor, and one that leads down to the ground floor.
I think I'm going to throw right where the staircases kind of come together.
Okay. Right where the wyvern's at?
Yes.
All right. You throw this dynamite, and the whole house shakes. There is a massive chunk of the wall in front of you, of the staircases, of the floor below the staircases, gone. So is the wyvern. The wyvern actually, you don't know how this happened. It looks like a massive cooked turkey now. It's wrapped up in everything. It's glazed somehow. Maybe it was the oil from earlier that got a little bit on the dynamite. But it looks nice and prepped. And as you do that, the footsteps very rushingly hurry, and you have somebody just kind of like leaning over the empty space now, looking down the hallway, and he sees you. He can't get to you. There's a big hole there, but he knows you're there. And you see what you presume is the master of the house.
Oh, hi there! We make turkey! And I am going to run over and, try to rip off a turkey leg.
The turkey it turned into a turkey. It fell through the floor. So it's
Oh,
yeah.
oh, it's down. It's down a level, right?
It's down a level.
I'm going
but
to-
you also
I'm going to jump and try to use the now freshly cooked turkey as a soft landing pad.
I'll accept it. No need to roll.
Okay, and then I will start ripping off a turkey leg to eat. Well,
Okay.
and after I do that, I will wave the turkey leg at the man upstairs and goes, "Turkey! Haha, you like vegetarian pizza."
Oh, great. He's not a. I forgot I made him a vegetarian.
And I will start in front of him eating this turkey. Sorry,
okay.
wyvern.
Hunter. No. Hunter, we're gonna come back to you.
Okay.
Yeah. You
So-
hear a massive explosion, and there is dust now dribbling down. There is like wood and everything that's being shaken. Like the card table, which was wobbly before, now kind of like one of the legs break off and like spills the cards all over the floor. But you are face to face with a clockwork safe.
What is a clockwork safe? Could you describe that to me?
A clockwork save is it's a specific kind of safe. It's a steampunky safe. A lot
Okay.
of like cogs and stuff. It has a normal it has a dial on it. It's not electronic or anything. You can guess that it's entirely analog. But its dial looks like that of a clock.
Okay. So it has a clock dial. Does it have a lot of exposed gears to it that I can see moving and ticking and stuff?
You can see them, but they're behind what you would presume is either plexi or
Okay.
You're not going to be able to get to the gears themselves.
So it's just a clock face. That's all I have to work with?
No, it's a normal dial that just looks like a clock. Like it aesthetically looks like a clock.
Oh. Are there edges or seams on the plexi?
Not that you can tell.
How big is the safe?
I'm gonna say it's about a yard by a yard.
Okay. How heavy's the safe?
I'm gonna say it's bolted to the wall behind you and to a pedestal. And you can probably guess it is too heavy to lift up.
Okay. Good questions.
Does this, just a note from the sideline. The door of a safe. The
Oh, no,
door
did you say
of the safe.
A door? I'm sorry. There has to be cracks and seams for the door. There has to be a joint somewhere.
There is actually. You look around the safe, you ponder it and everything, and you're feeling your hands around, and you feel a little open space. You think it's weird, but you look, and you find a little space that says button that says in case of emergency, press here.
Oh, well, that's less fun. But okay. We're gonna hit the button.
Okay, you hit the button, and a panel opens up on top of the safe.
Okay.
And you can now access the gears and stuff that you saw before. You can't it didn't open the door or anything, but you can now access stuff. You assume this was for in case they needed to repair the actual safe.
Oh, fantastic! Now I can do what I wanted to do originally. Me goblins would like to run over to the table that is now missing a leg, and I would like to break it into some smaller pieces, and I would like to jam down as many of those table legs into the gears as possible,
Okay, I'm gonna say
causing
you
as much havoc and mayhem to the gearworks as possible.
I'm gonna say you can do this and roll at +2 dice.
So I get 2 dice. Nice.
You
I
get
like 2 dice. 2 dice is good.
2 dice is better than 0 dice.
Oh, 100%. Rolling 2 dice and taking the better of the 2 is better than rolling 2 dice and taking the worst of the 2. I
You
rolled
are
a
correct.
5.
A 5. Okay.
Well, a 5 and a 3, but
The let's see, a 5 and a 3. You rolled the 5. That's partial success. What's the consequence? Consequence is you're working on this and everything. You don't know where you ended up. And directly above you, you hear the mortar go off. And you successfully like get some of these things jammed in there and everything. You're about to like what you hope is pop open the safe, and a chunk of the ceiling just drops, like concrete and everything all around you. And the van is now teetering over the safe. It hasn't fallen on you. It hasn't fallen on the safe, but is now teetering above you. And you need to get this over relatively quickly, or that van might fall onto the safe. It is still there.
okay. Is there any like metal spikes or anything around the base? What's in the basement?
Well, now you have car shrapnel.
I do have car shrapnel.
You do have
Do
car
I have
shrapnel.
that one giant piece of the bumper that's still?
You do. It blew a hole in the concrete. A bunch of the garage above you fell. Everything. And
I would like to take that
bumper.
piece of the shrapnel, target it towards the gears, have it sticking out of the safe, back away from the safe, and start throwing shit at the vehicle, trying to knock it off balance to make it fall onto the bumper, going directly into the safe.
I will let you do this for free if you agree to a consequence, or you.
Oh, I will take a consequence 100%.
Okay, you do this, and you're throwing stuff. You're making absolutely no progress, but you make enough noise that one of the wyverns actually comes and tries to land on the truck, causing it to fall over. The wyvern like flutters a little bit and knows exactly where you are, but this truck, this van comes and immediately the second it hits, pries off that door to the safe with ease. There is no contest. It pops right off, and now you can see inside is a golden hand. But there is a car now on fire that's surrounding the safe. So like there was a hole in the ceiling, like your skylight. You had a little skylight that you can see through.
Yep.
You have the perfect angle, but you can't quite reach it.
And I'm still kind of covered in oil and
You are still covered in
vent
oil.
and the hair of people that I shaved, and
All funny enough, very flammable.
oh yeah, incredibly flammable.
And I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna move back to Heston and Samantha. Heston, you are on the ground floor now. On hanging out, eating cooked wyvern.
If I can, I will have like a giant, comically sized turkey leg of wyvern in both hands at this point.
You absolutely can. Samantha, what were you doing during all this? Were you jumping in after? Were you trying to find your own way down?
Yeah, I was gonna jump down in after because there's no sense in trying to get past the big guy by the door.
Yeah, the big guy looks like he is about to jump down as well. But you do have a few seconds in action. I would say each. Whether maybe not under pressure, depending on what you want to do. You hear a big explosion. You see a line of doors that are open, presumably from the interns that Hunter scared off. And you hear a massive explosion out front from where the order was. What do you two want to do?
Where do these doors go to?
You can tell easily there's a staircase downward. Like you can see a line of doors open that lead to a staircase downward.
I would like to do with the utmost of importance, because I need to use this ability at some point. I have proficiency in gob astrology. What is the star sign of the angry man upstairs?
He's an Aquarius.
He's an Aquarius.
Yep.
Thank
That explains
you.
it.
I don't
explains why he's
actually
a
know how
vegetarian.
this will help me, but
It means he's an angry vegetarian.
I am going to look up at him, turn around, point my triple thick milkshake of an ass at him, while I smack my ass with his wyvern drumstick.
You're just taunting him?
Correct.
Okay, Samantha, what would you like to do during this? I will let you do something.
I will
while he-
wink over at Samantha and say, "Get the goods!" And I will smack at him and I'm like, "I got the goods!"
My God, what have I done?
So wait, am I getting you then?
You
Did you
can.
get the goods?
I will give you like a wink and I'll like, oh, no.
I'm confused. Samantha, I don't know what you're doing, but you are welcome to do whatever the hell you want. What would you like to try?
While he's over there being a distraction, I'm gonna go check at the staircase downward to see how our buddy's doing in getting out of
Okay.
there.
You can do that one for free. Heston, I am gonna have you roll. It is. He is gonna dive towards you, so I'm gonna say -1. But are you using a skill for this?
Let me double check my
He's using the knowledge of his astrology signs to specifically target
Target
things that he knows will
Aquariuses.
piss him off.
He's an Aquarius. Aquariuses are easy to tick off. I'll accept this.
Yeah.
So you're at a net 0.
Okay, that gives me, I think, with how many I've burned, am I at 3 or 4? I don't remember.
You're probably at 3.
Okay, 3 makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 5s and a 2.
Okay. So it's a mixed success. He jumps down, right at the top of you, and
You have his attention.
you have his attention. He has forgotten about Samantha. But he is. You're not going anywhere. He grabs his own drumstick. This one's actually, yeah. He grabs his own
drumstick?
He grabs his drumstick.
So you grab this piece of so he you know what? Fine. He doesn't actually grab drumstick. He grabs the some of the moldy bread that Samantha unfortunately dropped while running earlier. It's a baguette. He has a baguette and you have a drumstick, and you two are now
Like
staring at each other.
Duel of the Fates level, like
Dun,
Duel
dun,
of the
dun,
Fates
dun,
is
dun, dun.
playing in the background as we're like trying to kill each other with our food weapons.
Correct. I'm gonna have you roll again. You can make an argument for your abilities if you want to help try and fight this. you are going to have.
Like the space wizard I currently am, I will be like trying to beat him with the drumstick. I will be like trying to throw in a gobbo blast.
Okay.
So like I'm just trying to like I'll like try to be smacking with my cool like lightsaber chicken wings things, and then I will also do like aha I'm blocking your attacks, and then I try to like gut punch you with what's like a. I like the idea that I'm just like telekinetically projecting things. So I am also like throwing a shiny rock at him because I do have a few of those left.
Okay. I'm gonna say in net 0.
Okay.
He is also using stuff. He's also like ticked off.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say in net 0. You no positive, no advantage, no disadvantage.
Okay. Let me do this roll. Okay. I have a 5 and a 1. I'm going to use the good old hip check to bump that 5 up to a 6.
Okay.
With this, unfortunately, I am using all of the power of my ass remaining. I have no ass power left.
Nope. Unfortunately, you will be left with 0 now.
But I did bump it to
Whoa.
a 6.
It must be so hard to have 0 ass power.
I need you to bump up that clock again.
Okay.
And you do succeed. You are fighting this man, and what happens? How do you fight this man?
So as in proper like Duel of the Fates, like we're going back and forth. It's back whatever to an extreme level of we're hitting through. He makes it look like he like stabs me through the gut with the baguette. And I like spooky goblin like leave a dead body that looks like myself. And then a different version of me like pops out of nowhere and is just continuing on this fight as I inevitably I will like cut him in half somehow with the drumsticks. This is a full success, and shove his body down the closest ventilation shaft down.
He is not gonna fit.
He does not fit in there.
Hunter barely fit, and he was an oiled, flat-out goblin.
So I will be attempting to shove his face down a ventilation shaft.
Okay,
it's not
that's
working
acceptable.
very well.
No. Yeah, that does succeed. Did you kill him? Is he dead?
I did in fact kill him.
He's unalived. Okay.
He is unalived. With
He is
a turkey.
unalived.
Well,
With a turkey leg.
he's a vegetarian. Like the moment it came in contact with his skin,
it's an allergy thing, you know.
yeah.
Because he's actually not just a vegetarian. He's one of those vegans.
Oh god.
Yeah. Everyone knows that cooked meat and vegans.
They don't mix.
They don't mix. His gut couldn't handle it and it just ripped itself apart. So
Well, if we'd have known it was that easy.
all right. So now you are safe to join your compatriots if you so wish.
Could you repeat that?
You are welcome to join your compatriots if you so wish for free.
Okay. I will do that. I will arrive and with a stoic face, I will say, "It is done," and then take a bite out of this turkey leg.
You have one wyvern staring down at all 3 of you.
Oh.
Able to get to you guys because there's a flaming van in the way. You have the vault that is open. That you can see the golden hand through the top of the van, but you can't get to it easily. You can't just reach in and grab it. The main person in the house is dead. And you can presume all of the college interns are gone, and you know a pizza is on its way.
Nice.
2 pizzas. You know at least 2 pizzas are on its way.
So we can see the hand of Midas, correct?
Correct. Yes.
It is in a flaming vehicle, though.
It's still in the safe. But in order to reach into the safe, you will have to reach through the flaming van.
And two
Music
of us
cabinet.
are covered in flammable substances.
What is your tuba made out of?
Brass, of course. Maybe.
Brass get hot? Do brass get hot? I don't know if brass gets hot.
Don't know.
We have trench coat, correct?
Yes, we do.
I will... Because I'm going to do this, because I'm a man of great proportions. If you're willing to let me do this, I take trench coat. I put trench coat around me for insulation, and then I put on tuba, and then using tuba as heat shield, I go into fire, grab hand of Midas with trench coat. No contact, I think. The gold thing, I don't know, but grab the hand of Midas and then make it out of fire in tuba.
I will let you do this, but you will have negatives.
We did also clarify that it is a full-size tuba.
It is a full size. You will have negatives. You are trying to squeeze a full-size tuba through a hole in the van while you're covered in a bunch of flammable.
Oh, it's a hole in the van. I thought the van was just wreckage around.
No, the van. So imagine the van is in front of the safe, and you
Yes.
there's a hole in the bottom of the van, and then you can see the hand through the skylight of the van.
Oh, then yeah, never mind. I was thinking
you
I
tried it,
submarine in the tuba until I get to the edge, and then I kind of grab it and shuffle away. No, I have to go through a hole. Nope, I'm not going through a hole in a tuba.
You have to go through the van that is on fire.
Ooh.
But for a negative consequence, he'll let it work somehow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
no,
only a couple negatives.
There is a chance you do this if you want to.
I'm pretty sure there isn't actually any rules that say after you get past a certain negative point, you start rolling more dice and take the smallest out of the most of them. I think that's a rule you just made up.
Are you going to argue with me? Because I'll give you more negative dice.
Because this isn't the fun we're going with anymore. Okay, who has better idea? I have small ass. I do not make ideas.
Because everyone knows their brain is in their ass.
Correct.
Yes.
Let's see. My ass is mostly used up. What tools do I have that could help me get this hand out from there?
You're
Wait a minute! I've been logicking my my Gobbo Blast's telekinesis this entire time. Can I Gobbo Blast the hand at the wyvern? Because it's attack with Gobbo Blast.
There's no angle you can hit.
Okay. Can I Gobbo Blast the hand at my flat-assed companion?
You do have to make contact for something for Gobbo Blast.
Okay.
I cannot. In order to catapult it or something, you do have to.
I have to be holding it in my hand.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot fire it at my companion. That's a shame. Anyway.
I imagined it like catapult spell in 5e, where you have to have it, but you can launch it if you so wish.
Okay, but I do not active. So we've
I
got.
actually imagine Blast with Eldritch Splash, but that's. It's catapult now.
Okay. So we've got flaming car with little hole. Could a goblin fit through that flaming hole?
Oh, yeah, easily.
I am going to look at my companions.
Keep in mind, one of you is not on fire.
Alright,
I
I
was
was,
flammable.
One of you is not flammable.
and I will smile at them and say, I will make the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh my god.
No, Gobbo, no!
Y'all are dumb. I love this. Okay, what are you doing?
This is what I tell to the other two. I am willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. I have killed my rival in combat.
No, Gobbo, no!
Wait a minute. I just realized something. I'm covered in gasoline, correct?
Yes.
I am going to remove all of my gasoline-covered clothes. I have proficiency with naked festival activities.
You do have naked festivities.
I'd say this is dancing on the coals. He's dancing on the coals.
I didn't think that this would come into play.
As a naked goblin, who is technically less covered in gasoline now. And
I'd say literally.
yeah, I am.
No,
'cause-
there's still gonna be some on his skin, but he is much
I am
less flammable.
I would like to use my naked festivities to attempt to do the most dangerous of games, and I will try to slip into the tight hole
Okay.
to retrieve the golden hand.
Are one you're gonna go in and you're just gonna try and grab the hand?
Wait, shit, that would turn
Somebody
me
give
into
him
gold.
gloves. Somebody give him gloves.
Somebody give him something.
We still have the trench coat.
Yes, we do.
He wears nothing,
Nothing
but
but
the
a
trench
trench
coat.
coat. And I will use the trench coat to grab the hand and try to like get it out. I don't care about as much giving myself out. I care about getting the hand out.
Okay. So
That's
I am
pretty
going
smart.
to. I'm gonna say you gotta roll. You get a +1 for your skill,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna say a -1 for the fact that you still have a little bit of gasoline, but not a whole lot of gasoline, right?
Mhm.
And then still gonna give you another -1, so you're only at one -1. Because of this is just a dumb, like, this is like insanely dangerous. But if you can successfully get to it, you won't have to roll for the Midas. I'm assuming you're wrapping it up in the trench coat.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
For all of the monies, I roll 1.
You
have
rolled a 1?
dice?
No, I get 1 dice
Oh, okay,
for
okay,
all
okay.
of the monies.
This is top tier.
It's a 4.
A 4. Okay.
That's not a failure.
What?
That's not a failure.
Not a failure. You're right, but it does have a consequence. Okay. I'm not going to tell you what the consequence is, but you do get through it. And you manage to like grab it and kind of it's a 3x3x3. You're standing in the safe
Mhm.
holding this hand
Mhm.
that you wrapped in the trench coat.
Mhm.
What would you like to do with it?
I will throw the hand wrapped in the trench coat up to my companions.
Are you
We'll
doing
catch
what you wanted to do earlier with the Gobbo Blast, or you just Gobbo?
I can use Gobbo Blast to get the hand out here to my allies.
I will accept this.
Okay. So now it is just me in this safe with a burning car on top of the safe.
Correct. And you with a wyvern on top of the burning car.
Ah!
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let me try to figure out how I could possibly get out of here.
You don't have, and you no longer have the protection of the trench coat.
So I am just a naked goblin stuck in a hole.
We're a naked goblin stuck in a safe.
At this point,
so-
I'm gonna
Samantha-
at least try to
I was gonna say-
start.
Hold up, Samantha. Is there something you want to do?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, like any good college students, they've got a sound system up here, and so because I am amazing with playlists, I am totally turning on the music and using it as a distraction for the wyvern.
I imagine you reach your little arm in to like the van, and somehow
Burning
that
van.
makes it work. And you just slap on the speakers. You plug in your little iPod, and you're just blaring. I'll accept this. I'm gonna say roll with a plus. I'll say +2. So two extra dice. That's pretty good.
You know,
like that one.
thinking about it, I'm in a relatively safe location, correct?
You're engaged. You just can't escape.
Can I
Easily.
propose that I rest my buns?
He rests his buns while he let them bake a little bit.
I'm gonna say not right now.
Dang it, okay. I'm trying to get my dice for my jump out.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got A 1, a 2, a 2, a 2, and a 4.
Okay, hold on. How many ones was that?
1, 1. This time.
Oh, you got 1, 1. Oh, 1, 1.
And a lot of
two.
And
twos.
then 2, 2, 2, 4.
Okay. I thought you were saying a one, like 3 ones. I'm like, oh. All right, move that clock up.
Aye, aye.
4.
There is a disturbance in our ass.
There is a disturbance in the ass. I'm not telling you what's going on, but you blare that base system. And I'm gonna say that Heston, your blood is like pumping. You it is filling you with it.
I'm
It's filling you with
indestructible right now.
I would
It
hate
is-
to point it out right now, but you could actually disrupt fires with loud enough sound at right frequencies.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Okay, good. Like
I'm
a
aware.
goblin would never know this, but by the
But I-
magic of goblin eats.
I'm getting to it. The sound system blares and like gets really loud and then crackles and actually just like blows out the speakers. And as the speakers blow out, it actually falls down onto the fire and puts out the fire. But the wyvern is very angry now. And Heston, your blood is pumping. You are rearing to go. You are filled with adrenaline. The what now? But you now have a safe. You can now safely leave the.
Oh,
safe.
okay. I wasn't going to have to do the terrible plan I currently have in my brain.
Not yet.
This wyvern has started to rip away at the top of the van, and some of his buddies are starting to circle.
Okay.
So
Okay. But I can scamper out of the fire to my companions.
I would say
Cool.
you can safely. Do
I
it.
will scamper out of the fire to my companions. I will leave my clothes and pick up my turkey leg.
Okay.
And we need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Up the stairs.
You guys
Clearly
safely-
not through the hole that we made with the
Also,
van. Up the stairs.
who has the wyvern hand? One of the two of you has it. Sorry, has the Midas hand.
Oh.
I totally have the Midas hand right now.
Okay.
It's quite handy.
Okay, so you guys safely make it upstairs. No issues, no problems. There's the front door right there. But you can see outside that there are several wyverns waiting for you. And a very confused you see a Pizza Planet truck like just past. You see the Pizza Planet logo just past the brushes, way off in the distance, of some poor pizza guy who is trying to figure out if he's at the right house. But you're at the light of at the end of the tunnel.
I'm going to
So
whisper into the ears of our assless goblin. Get him. Get him.
Get him.
As I will use Gobble Blast to catapult my fellow goblin at the pizza man.
You're going outside. So it is the pizza guy. It is a long driveway, but you can see way off in the distance, back at like the start of the driveway. You can see
have
the
plan?
Pizza Planet.
follow my lead. I'm gonna unwrap the top half of the Fist of Midas, and I'm going to be carrying it by the bottom half that's covered in the trench coat, and I'm gonna hold it with both hands above my head and start charging at the pizza guy leaving the house.
The pizza guy's not leaving the house.
Oh no! I'm leaving the house.
There's wyverns in between. Okay, you understand?
Yes,
There's
yes.
wyverns. Okay.
Anytime a wyvern gets close anywhere near me, I'm smacking it with the Fist of Midas.
All right, Samantha. Is there anything you want to do during this?
Not offhand.
Maybe a skill that might help him out.
I can be. No, let her go first if she figures something out.
Um.
For help him out, maybe try and get past the group of wyverns.
I have an
Um.
ideal weapon.
You do.
Yeah, I mean he's got it fairly covered, but if I can draw attention away just in my standard,
Ability.
charismatic fashion, um,
Oh, yeah, you-
I will
go
allow
out
you
there
to
and
use your ability.
Alright.
To what song are you playing on your tuba?
We didn't start the fire.
Okay. Nobody say no. Nobody say anything from that song. We'll get copyright struck. However, that is funny.
I will be defending the tuba player viciously with my turkey leg, as I assume we are following towards the truck.
I will accept this. Hunter, you are going to make a few rolls. If you
Only a
are-
few?
Only a few. Okay. So I'm gonna say you have the ideal weapon, so that's +1. It's chaos, so it's -1, but your friends are at your side, so that's +1. You know what? I'll say it's a net neutral. I will say it is a neutral roll. You have a lot going on. But you are carrying, and you do have allies help.
Okay. So
You
my
can-
net neutral for the shame to goblin kind, this gobbo without an ass,
You chose
net
this.
neutral is 0.
Net neutral is 0. That's not my fault. You chose
No,
this.
you were totally the one who at the start of all of this said, it'd be really funny, it'd be really cool if
I
you
did.
decided to go with a 0 off of that 1.
I did. Has it not been funny?
It has hurt. It has hurt oh so much.
But it has been hysterical.
But yeah, I'll roll.
Okay.
This is for Gobbo.
Yeah.
This is for all of Gobbo kind who shunned me and told me to hide after I lost my great Gobbo ass fighting in the vicious fights of the Gobbo Wars.
Yeah. You're correct.
Yeah.
6.
And there's a 1. Actually, didn't I get a bonus dice because we escalated again?
Did we escalate again? We didn't escalate again.
I could have sworn there was a disturbance in our ass.
It doesn't give us more dice, unfortunately.
It doesn't give you more dice.
Oh, then yeah, no, I'm on a 1.
Actually, 2s count as 1s now. So if you rolled
Oh, no, I rolled a 3 and a 1.
a 3 and a 1. Okay. I will let you take the 3. But you do not get to know the consequence.
Well, a 3 is still a failure, but okay.
It's a 3 is still a failure. Okay, so this is, how does this go?
Well, I think it's obvious.
You know what? No. This is priceless. This is good. Okay. You're gonna fail. We're gonna move the clock up. Not that I think it's gonna matter. You guys are indeed going to make it to the pizza guy. All 3 of you.
Yay!
You don't get to know the consequence yet. You'll find out. What do you guys do?
We're mugging the pizza guy.
Are you mugging the pizza guy and stealing his truck?
Yes.
All right. Who is where?
I personally, because I want to do this, I'm going to Gobbo Blast my warrior assless goblin with the hand of Midas at the pizza guy's face.
I am going to threaten as I hold up the fist of Midas.
I will let you guys do that for free.
Okay, so I shoot you at the pizza guy, and you turn him to gold.
While he's shooting me, I would like to say something.
Okay.
I'm going to fist you.
I hate that.
With the fist of Midas.
Oh, God.
Somebody else's fist?
So as the pizza guy turns to gold, he is standing in the driveway. There's several holes in the mansion behind you. Wyverns are cooked, fried, or gold. They're dead. and you guys get into this Pizza Planet truck. Before you realize the pizza guy was actually also a goblin, so like the pedals and everything are fine for you. Samantha, you're sitting in the passenger seat. Hunter, you're driving. Heston, you get in the back seat. And as you guys drive off in the distance, you look in the back mirror and you realize Heston is also gold. But you guys did make it off with the Midas glove.
Yeah.
I'm gold. That's pretty good. I'm shiny now.
Yeah,
I'm dead. Wait a minute. Running what?
I'm gonna look over to Tuba Goblin, and I look at Tuba Goblin, and I'm like, hey, for goblins,
yeah. So the
66% survival rate is real solid. And hey, we rich now.
Yup. And don't have to split it as many ways.
Yup.
Yeah, no.
Wait, just a minute. A moment of mourning for Spooky Goblin. Sorry, Spooky Goblin. We will miss you.
Before you
We
sell
will
it.
remember you by not selling your visage for a whole, like, I don't know.
I am a naked golden goblin statue.
Yes, you are naked. I forgot about you are.
Wait a minute.
Gold-
Okay,
solid gold
I
statue.
rolled a 5 for stick size.
Okay. You know what?
Between 1 and 6,
we'll
I
take
rolled
it,
a
we'll take
5.
No. It's between 0 and 7. You can bump that up or lower.
Oh, I'm gonna bump that up.
All right.
His friends call him Tripa.
Okay. So yeah, you have a naked goblin in the back seat as you guys go off. You guys have pizza. You have a bunch of pizzas. He was halfway through his delivery, so you guys got. So Heston, Samantha, congrats! You guys made it out. You have the hand of Midas, solid gold naked statue in the back. And that concludes our adventure. And I hope you guys had a good time. I had a great time.
This is such a stupid system. It's wonderful.
That took much longer than I thought it was going to, but I'm so glad I did. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. That's the end of the content. The end of the stream.
Yeah. People who watched, please tell us. How did you enjoy Gobbo Adventures of Cake?
Yeah.
Of course.
How did you enjoy the system? Goblin with a fat ass. You can look it up on Google. You can find a bunch of PDFs. It's free. It's fantastic. Really funny. That's what we played today. Really easy to pick up. I don't think I explained anything more than 15 minutes of the rules beforehand to the players. Maybe 15 minutes. It's only PDF's only 2 pages. Highly recommend it. Subscribe if you guys like the content and stuff, and shut up.
Don't say the words.
I can see you judging me.
I will forever judge us when we say those words. It is.
Make sure to check out the rest of our content. Everyone, thank Samantha. Thank you, Samantha, for being here. It was lovely having you.
Thank you guys for letting me play.
Yeah, for sure. It was the music Goblin was definitely top tier. It was all of our players. I think we have our normal other streams at other times. Make sure to check those out. And that's about it. That's all I have. You guys got anything?
Nope. Thank you and goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye.